Foul. And a miss.
Oh, he's caught the pink.
Liang Wenbo 6.
It could be bad news for Marcel Eckardt, the referee. He's got to put them back. They all know it. Well, good luck, Marcel. They'll have the freeze frame, of course. The main thing I always think with the ref here is just take your time. You know, we know it's difficult. Don't panic. Just do one ball at a time.
Yeah, actually, it's the easiest thing in the world for a referee because, obviously, yes, you've got the freeze frame, but once both players are happy with the position of the balls,
so
even if it's incorrect, that's all that matters, as long as the players agree, and the referees know all that. We're always told to replace a cue ball first and then do the other balls.
No. Well, it's going to take a little while to sort out, but as you say, as long as the two players agree, then
that rest wasn't
no
here,
big
was
problem. He's, if you're wondering who he's talking to, the marker is operating the screen, which has the before picture.
Stays there as well.
It's almost like another interval, this.
Where's this red then? There, yeah.
There's Zheng Weili, the referee from China, who's doing all that. Could be a time, Dominic, to give us a song. I am joking there,
this
by the way.
Wasn't here, was it?
Save it for the studio. And the other night, if you're watching with us, you'll have heard Dominic give us a few bars.
Yeah, this wasn't here.
Just one word. That's all they'd allow me. Well, it's a chance for a referee, Marcel Eckardt, to receive a rapturous round of applause, which I'm sure he will get once he's finalised the positioning of all these reds.
He'll be hoping, though, that Trump doesn't do it again.
Yeah, there are certain key ingredients here to being, you know, a good referee and doing this sort of part of the job correctly. There are only a couple of things that are really important to the shot. On this particular occasion, it's the cue ball's replacement. The pink and the blue are going to be very important because there seems to be just that infinitesimal gap to get that cue ball through to a red that was just behind the pink. Now that's going to be the most important part or aspect of this replacement
can't go any further,
of
the red
balls
is there.
to get
So
right
that was about
for all parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's you want to get it all right, but a couple of the reds,
good.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So, bottom two reds.
Marcel from Germany, where, of course, we know snooker is very popular. We have the big German Masters event live on Eurosport every year, which Martin Gould won at the Tempodrome in Berlin this year. Terrific enthusiasm there.
This one, is it?
And indeed, of course, China has been a very important market for the game in recent times. Nothing they can do, but just wait. Trump just smiling up at one of his supporters.
Okay. Yeah, that looks fine to me.
Well, I think we're going to go again here.
Yeah, I'm just thinking though, Dave, what if Judd Trump makes the same mistake?
Could be time to put the kettle on, I think, in that situation. Just making sure the white is correct, as Dominic said, that's really the most important. Well,
How's that?
Looks spot on, that does.
Is that on?
I'll tell you what, they've done a good job between the two of them there, Marcel and Zheng. That looks about right to me.
Because
yeah, that's one of the best jobs I've ever seen done in replacing balls that have relationship to the miss rule.
Could you ask another one at a time, please?
I'd just love to see that backward shot that we had previously when Judd was playing the shots that he played that caused the miss. As to the gap that he's faced with here between the green, the blue and the pink to this red that Olivier Martel, that Marcel Eckart's replacing now. Judd could probably see an 8th ball contact on it.
That was the one you bought to play, wasn't it?
That's the red, as Marcel Eckardt might be referring to, the ball that Judd wanted to make contact with.
Right. The thing is, with this system, it's like about 2 millimeters out of
that really does look good.
Therefore, well, I thought you could hit that one, like, fraction, and
these two were closer together, and I tried to hit the second one.
Important that Judd does not touch any of those balls. It would be a foul. Well, it'd be a penalty rather than a foul.
This red here. Where does it go?
The shot that he played, that's where they were. That's what he could see.
Oh yes, so it's the second red down from the pink that Judd was trying to contact.
We're only talking just little millimetres here and that, if that, but it is important.
Yeah, it's on. It's not there, is it?
Yeah, it's wrong now, isn't it? Because the red that Judd was trying to contact before, he can't now see.
So...
No, that's not right.
I personally think that's pretty much
Definitely
it.
not right.
Where
In fact, Judd would not even play the same shot now. He couldn't. It's not even on to him.
Well, which one you couldn't?
I think it seemed to be right before.
I hit the second red, which that red I was aiming for after I hit the pink.
Yeah.
And then that knocked all the balls to the side.
According to that, it's spot on. I don't know what you mean, to be honest.
I can't hit anything like that.
Which... Yeah, what's...
Well, it's been playing that shot, isn't it? See on the shot before?
Right.
If I hit... If this
Quiet,
was,
please.
if this was exactly right on the shot before,
Yeah.
the pink would have just hit that and nothing would have moved. But whereas I hit the pink fin and then I hit the red after, then all the pack moved.
Like, you see this picture there, so it was pretty much there, so...
I know, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, but...
Because I can't hit anything there.
Trump's right here. He was aiming for a red there, which he now can't see.
Exactly, Dave. The shot that Judd was playing previously is not even on to him now. There's only one really important red to be replaced here, and the referee doesn't seem too keen to move it.
Judd, we can't have a look on...
And yet,
would you like
that
to
is
look
the
as well?
crucial ball in all of this
Would you like to have a
replacement.
look as well?
Mike Gamley, the tournament director, has now waded into the fray. They're going to look on the camera. I've never seen this before. They're going to look on the camera. Look,
Okay.
there's the red sticking out.
Not the first one.
Yeah, he's...
Okay, all right. So this one goes a bit this way, is it?
Tell you what, though, if the same thing happens now, he hits the pink again.
Yeah.
I think Marcel might retire.
But that second red hasn't been replaced
red
yet.
Here, this red here was out this way.
He's onto it now, thank goodness.
I think. Well, according to this, it's out of A. So we're not going to use it then. Give me that picture. So this is...
That's what it is now.
Yeah.
That's what it is then.
Show me again.
That's how it is now.
Okay.
See what I mean, though? I mean, it matters not really where some of the other reds are replaced. It's just a couple of key ingredients. It's important for Judd that he can still play the shot he was trying to play before.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like we're ready to go again after all that.
It's funny, Dave, though, if he comes off a couple of cushions and tries to play a completely different shot.
Shoot wisely.
I think Marcel is holding his breath here. Oh. That's what he's doing. Well, the strange thing there, in the end, it didn't really matter that much, that red, because he wasn't playing the shot.